Done lots of sci-fi films lately. I need to do something else, but what can I do?
My Little Pony!
What the hell have I let myself in for? I am going to go mad thinking of an intro to this film. Hang on, that's what happens in this film. Is this film real? Oh my god! So today we're going to be talking about a cult film that's about cults. Interesting. Right, before anybody shoots me, this is a requested video. I'm deliberately not hating on Disney. So don't shoot me, shoot the person who actually requested this video. Anyway, let's get on with it. Do not adjust your set. Yes, I am doing a different version of the same film I reviewed last week. So I'm confused, so you probably are as well. Oh look, Disney did a live action film. That's not a remake. This couldn't go that bad, could it? The biggest question I really would like to know is, how the hell did a film that's ripping off Superman not get sued? Any answers? No? Anyway, on with today's video. Last week, if you remember, I actually said this. Anyway, next week, I have had a film that I've had more requests for than I've ever had before, but I really do not want to watch it. Should I watch Frozen 2 or not? Please say no, because I really don't want to watch that film. The choice is yours. So, I left the choice up to you. Did I have any requests? No, so I don't get to watch the film. One. No, I'm ignoring it. I know I only have 250 subscribers, but I'm not doing two. No, I'm still saying no. 2 people. I can upset 2 people. Really don't want to watch this film. Oh, fine, you win. I'll watch the film and do a review on it. So last week I did the film at number 10. This week I'm doing the film at number 2. And there is a hell of a lot wrong with this film, I tell you that. Let's find out what I'm on about. Super Mario Bros. Is the game that saved the video game industry. So a big screen version could not be that bad. Could it? 25 years after Mario Brothers before we finally had another Nintendo live action film. How was it? Well, let's find out. So, during the week I've had a message saying, "Hi Berryman, wondering if you could do me a 10 things review on one of my favourite movies, Fifth Element. You got cheese and action. What more could you ask for? And the chicken good." Okay, here you go. Every time I do a Star Wars video, I seem to have a different setup. Oh well, let's crack on with today's video. I loved this film as a kid, so going back to it as an adult brought back so many memories, which I'm so glad for. That being said, it's not a perfect film. So this is about the second Bill and Ted film. If you want to check out the first film, I've already done a review. I did that last week, and there is a card up here, and there's a link in the description as well, so go and check that out. But let's crack on with Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
Alright, I know this is just some sort of Disney or cartoon magic, and I'm being too picky, and that's Berryman's job.
Okay, you want me to be nitpicky? You're on, John Joe. So, about a year ago, I actually started doing these 10 things to make something better, and I started off doing Dragon Ball GT. And now, out of that video, 2 things came about. One was, how bad is that video? Agreed. But also, people just asked me, why didn't I do Dragon Ball Evolution? So as a 1-year anniversary special, here it is. That is so bad. In the 80s, He-Man was the biggest thing around. I know, I was there. So when a big screen film comes along, you expect it to do well? No, it bankrupted a studio. As you can see, I've been asked to do this film. And as a former employer of mine and a great mentor once said, in business, always say yes to whatever you've been asked, and then try and work out what the hell you just agreed to afterwards. So I follow that meaning in life, and I always say yes to everything I am asked.
Can I have an ice cream, please?
No. We're fast approaching Halloween, so it's time to start getting into some scary films. So what film am I picking this week? Well, it's one that a remake is also just about to come out to the cinema. So in preparation of that, so let's have a look at the original The Witches. Seriously, did nobody see this coming? It's coming up to Halloween. What film am I going to do for Halloween? Well, obviously I was going to do Halloween. And also, I'm getting prepared for The Mandalorian Season 2 as well. But let's crack on with Halloween. Remember, remember the 5th of November. Even this film could not escape Berryman's nitpicking. You will never, ever find a more nitpicking YouTuber than me. Let's find out how mad of a nitpicker I am. You may notice the titles have changed, but nothing else has, just the title. I'm still the nitpicking YouTuber you've all come to know and hate. Before I get started on this week's video, in the 90s it was either Sega or Nintendo, but the ultimate thing was Street Fighter or Mortal Kombat. Now I was Mortal Kombat and I want to know, what were you? Were you Mortal Kombat or were you Street Fighter? Let me know in the comments below while we crack on with today's video. Now, I was planning on doing this at the same time for when the remake was being released. Now, in the meantime, the remake has been postponed indefinitely. So, I'm still going to do the video anyway. So we're fast approaching Christmas, so what am I going to do? Well, from now to the end of the year, it's all going to be about Christmas and it's all going to be Christmas films, and I am wearing the only piece of Christmas anything that I own, so I'm going to be wearing this jumper for the next few weeks. But let's crack on with the first video. Right, before I get started on this week's video, when watching this, I want to point something out about this film. This guy here, who bizarrely enough looks like me since I've been growing this beard, he's not me. End of. No, he may look like me, but he ain't me, which is a shame because I would have loved to have been in a Christmas film. Anyway, on with this week's video. Any film done by the Saltklans should be easy for a nitpicker like me to pick out, especially as this film came out after the atrocious Superman 3 and the equally atrocious Supergirl. You'd think I would find lots of flaws with this film. Let's see what I found, shall we? Now, looking at the title of this film, you'll think, there's nothing wrong with this film. Well, we'll let you into a little secret. I had to watch this film 3 times, and I had to bring out my ultra mega nitpicking mode, but I still found 10 things wrong with this film.